So, a little small victory for me in these times in China. A small victory. I'll take a small victory. Any victory I can get. I have run out of food, fresh food. I have an enormous amount of rice that the college has actually gifted me over the last year or so. But I don't eat rice very often, so I've got a lot of it. But as far as fresh foods like fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, fresh meat, healthy things, salad stuff, I am completely out of. And I had to throw out a lot of my chicken breast because there was an outbreak of H1N1 in Hunan province, and they say get rid of all your chicken. So that kind of is what cut me down. Now, I have been cooped up here on this campus for 10 days. Last I checked, there were, I think it was like 40 something, like 44. I don't know the exact number, but around there, people who are sick in this entire city of 3.5 million. As far as I know, I'm the only one who is healthy and is not being allowed to leave his home. I have great friends who have offered to bring me food. One of my friends was ready to do it. I prepared a list, and then last minute his wife said, "No way, you can't go." And I don't live in the city center. I live on the outskirts. I've had people from Dongguan and Shenzhen offer to come all the way out to Zhongshan to bring me food. It's just silly, really. It's special times here. After a lot of debate and argument, the college is allowing me to leave to go downtown to get some food. This is the first time I will have left the college in 10 days. So I have no idea what it's like out there right now. All I hear are rumors and people talking and, little government memos that come through. It's too far to walk and I can't carry massive amounts of food on my bike. So I have to drive. I don't know if this information, this permission has gotten to the security guards yet because the gates are all barricaded. And so the security is going to have to remove the barricade to let me go. So come with me for a little adventure into town. Let's see what it's like out there. Now, unlike a lot of other people here, I am not scared. I see a lot of people who, dress up like it's the zombie apocalypse, as they go out to the supermarket. I'm not at that stage. I have to wear a mask because that's the law now. And I will, as always, be very cautious of what I touch and who I talk to, and I do that anyways, So, for me, it's a normal day, but we'll see what it's like out there. It's very strange to drive here. I'm sure the security's going to look at me funny because I don't think they are aware of what's going on. Yep. So security's going to stop me right here. Yeah, security's double checking there. And so they stopped me even before the front gate, and they're radioing ahead. So they gotta call the president of the college, apparently. So I gotta wait because they need more authority to let me off. This is this is my life here. Yeah. If you're worried about this mask, I have a ton of these. It's the only ones available. I have one of these, and this was the one that the security guards gave me. This is the mask that I have to use. As you can see, it's not the greatest, but I don't think it's any better than these little flimsy ones here. One of the things I will look for today is masks. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, okay. Alright, so I gotta turn around and go out the other exit, apparently. Now, see, they've blocked off the road. I can't get out this way. Still in a holding pattern until they figure out what is going on. So apparently the approval came down, but it didn't get to the security. So security are doing what they're supposed to do. They're keeping me here because that's what they were told to do. So I'm still here. I've been waiting for about an hour. This is life here now, I guess. I'm still talking to him right now. Okay, so they finally opened one gate, and they're gonna go down and open the other gate, because there's 2 roadblocks to get out of the upper part of the campus. So there's 3 gates to the campus, and 2 of the gates have a complete barricade, and one of them is the one that they're gonna allow me to go out. And but before I go, I have to sign some paperwork and take my temperature and tell them exactly where I'm going and how long I'm going to be gone for, and then they're going to test my temperature when I come back, and then log all the times and everything. It's a little over the top, I think, but you know, these are the rules, so I'm just trying to follow the rules. And these are special rules, they said, just for me, because I'm the only one who lives here. 谢谢。This is the barricade to one of the gates. I don't go out this one. So 3 checkpoints later, they are letting me out now. So I'm happy to get out. So the next question is, after I go shopping, will they let me come back in? Well, we'll find out. Already I can see there's quite a bit of traffic on the roads. The buses are running. So the first place I'm going to go to is Lihe Plaza. I gotta fly in. Get out, Mr. Fly. Yeah. In order to go to the supermarket. I will stop by a pharmacy to see if they have any masks that I can buy. Also, it's a medicine. It's called Zhongshan, and something that people have recommended that I get, and I like it. It tastes good, but it's supposed to boost your immune system. You put it in hot water in your tea. And on my way back, I will also go to Carrefour. I want to get a basketball because, you know, there's only so many times I can run around that running track. It would be great to, even though I'd be playing by myself, to shoot hoops. It feels great to be out, just to be in the town. I mean, I'm not going to interact with very many people, but I can see that life goes on here. There are cars out, there are people walking around. It looks like normal life here. Security at my college, they're fantastic guys. They're very professional. They're not mean in any way. Them not letting me off for that amount of time was not them trying to keep me in. They were just making sure all the boxes were checked and all the proper approvals to allow me to leave were done. This is the Zhongshan Torch Development Zone Hospital, and yeah, it looks okay. So security is kind of stopping people here, and then they have some people in hazmat suits checking temperatures. I mean, you just take your temperature, you go right into the hospital. There doesn't seem to be any activity near the ER. It's actually very quiet here. Oh, I've arrived in the center of town, and yeah, it seems normal, you know. There's plenty of people out and about. Everyone is wearing a mask. There are definitely fewer cars on the road than there normally would be this time of year. It feels like spring festivals still. That's kind of the feeling out here a little bit. Alright, so I'm here at Lihe Plaza. You know, they're still charging for parking. The restaurants are still open, they're just not allowed to eat in the restaurant. You have to take it to go. So one of the things I'm going to do, because I'm hungry, is go get a hamburger. Alright, so the word is most of the restaurants are closed. The Zhongshan government has a rule that you cannot have a dining area. So if you go to a restaurant, you can't eat there. So most of the restaurants that are still open are takeout only. I got my take out McDonald's. Now, they didn't like me filming in there. They did not want me to film inside. I don't know why. But judge me all you want. I know I'm out to get some healthy food, but this is health food of a different kind. This is for my sanity, and it allows me a little taste of home. Yeah, it's funny. The college keeps calling me. Where are you? What are you doing? You know, I told them I got some McDonald's, and then I'm gonna go into the supermarket right here. And I said, okay, just making sure. Be sure to not touch anyone. Don't talk to anybody. And come right back. So they're checking up on me as I go about my errands here. So you can see here, you know, there's plenty of food. It looks pretty good. And of course, plenty of wine. And lots of food. No worries about any of this. Tons and tons of food. You can see here the prices are normal. Still serving fish. Fresh fish. Lots of chicken. Beef. This is all I have for cheese, unfortunately. There's never a good selection of cheese. This mall is closed completely. That's a very large department store, and we don't have an Apple store in Zhongshan, but we have one of those, of course. Nike, Adidas, all closed. Okay, here, Miniso is closed. That was the only place I could find masks, but BLT is open. And Burger King is open, but it's only takeout only. Closed the walking street, which also means that Liho Plaza is closed. Of course, any store that you go into, they are checking your temperature. I like shopping here in town, mostly because I got some new cheese, new mozzarella cheese. Okay, see, they're still getting new stuff in. BLT is considerably more expensive than the other supermarkets in town, but they have a lot more international foods, more foods for my taste, and a little bit better quality meats and fruits and vegetables, in my opinion. So it's worth the extra dough. So the deli is still operating. I come here sometimes with the fresh salads, sushi. Well, I got some important stuff here. A few things on sale, but not huge discounts. So Starbucks is closed. You can order on their app and you can come pick it up, or you can have it delivered, but you cannot go to the counter and order. So the pharmacy was open and I was able to buy the Joe. While I was in there, there must have been 4 or 5, I was just in there for 10 minutes, but there must have been 4 or 5 people that came in asking for face masks. And it's almost an immediate answer. Nope, 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 mail, we don't have it. So face masks are still, and it's not like any store is gonna advertise, yes, we have face masks, come and get them. They just aren't available. And you see people riding around on their bikes, driving around, hopping into every pharmacy. Do you have them? No? Okay, go to the next. Do you have them? No, go to the next. So it's still a really big problem, the lack of face masks. I'm gonna stop one more place before I head back, and it's Carrefour. I really want a cup of coffee. Over near Carrefour is another Starbucks. I'm told that they're open, so I can get a cup of coffee. I'm haven't had a cup of coffee in a few weeks now. I just want a cup of coffee. As you guys know, it's my favorite legal addictive stimulant. Change my glasses here. There we go. Okay, so also care for, it's a larger store. I can get, I mean, BLT is a great tiny store, and they have really fresh foods there, really good meats, and that's where I buy the most of my food. And it's a lot more expensive, but I need to get like soap and laundry detergent, you know, toothpaste, things like this. But they also have an international food section where I can buy, you know, chips and salsa. Because, as you guys know, I've been watching a lot of TV and a lot of movies lately at home, and it'd be nice to have some chips and salsa. Also, I can buy a basketball to ward off my boredom. So I'm here at Yuanyang, or Ocean Plaza in English. This is one of the major malls here in Zhongshan. It's not a large mall, but my glasses are crooked. Must be the mask. The mall itself is obviously open, but none of the shops are. Well, no, it looks like there is a mini Seoul is open, and then there are a couple of clothing shops that are open. Now remember how I said it feels like Spring Festival? Well, out on the street it still feels like it's still Spring Festival, but in here in the mall, these shops being closed, that is not like Spring Festival. Usually this place is packed with people. Now this is a trip because I have never seen this place so empty. Need some things for long-term storage. I'll get some cooking stuff. Alright, got me a boredom killer. I'm not very good at basketball, but it'll give me something to do. Alright. Is it possible? Can you play horse with yourself? The international food section. Still lots of international foods to choose from. All the cheese is gone. Plenty of snacks to choose from. So at this Starbucks as well, you have to order on the app. Yeah, they're not letting anybody in, and they're not taking orders at the counter. You have to order on the app, and then you can pick it up, or you can have it delivered. But here's the thing with the delivery. You know, those delivery guys, they're very convenient, but they are traveling all over the town and touching God knows what. I just prefer to limit as many people as possible. I mean, that's common sense, I think. Shit. This is the Joe. Not this. This. And it's really soothing at night to drink it. It's supposed to boost your immune system. I'm a happy man because not only was I let out today, and that feels so great. I'm like a cooped up puppy dog that finally gets to go take a dump on the lawn. But, you know, I got some interaction with some people, just basic human contact. You know, I'm not talking physical contact. I'm just talking, would you like a bag? Yes, I would like a bag. What kind of coffee do you want? I would like a 大白脱脂三巧拿铁. These little things, I feel rejuvenated. I feel alive again. You know, if I lived in Hubei or Wuhan, I might think differently. But here in Zhongshan, it's not something I'm fearful about. You know, I take all the extra precautions because it is out there. It's fine. And just like everybody else. By the way, you know, everyone talks about the doctors and the nurses who are on the front lines. And that's true. And they're doing a wonderful job. And we need to give them all the support that we possibly can. We also need to thank the first responders, the police, in trying to keep order in the cities. And that includes the local security guards, the guys who, you know, watch the mall, who watch the factories, who guard the front gate of my college. But we also need to thank, and they get no recognition, but we need to thank the people who work at the supermarkets.
Whereas everything else might be closed. Yeah, Starbucks is still open, you know, and people are still working there, and that's great. Anyone working during this time gets a mass amount of respect from me. The people who are making the food deliveries to the supermarkets, who are stocking the shelves, who are processing, you know, the meats, and who are there weighing your fruit and then helping you check out. These are people that are come in contact with every single person in a society, and especially during times like these, they deserve a pat on the back. I'm headed back to the college. Already kind of been out longer than I should have, but again, it feels great to be out and be a human being again. I wish I could go out and show you more of the town, but circumstances the way they are, I have to do what I'm told.
Now begins the fiasco trying to get me back onto the campus. So they got to call and get approvals, and well, they let me back on, no problem. That was pretty quick, just one quick phone call. Successful food trip, and I'm pretty well stocked for probably another 10 days or so. Anyways, I'm very thankful they let me out. In my live stream, I'll talk about this a little bit more, and the different reasons why I am here.